Okay, so I'll start off with a very basic question. I'll start off, but I'd ask, what genres of music do you listen to now?
Right now, my genre is jazz and R&B.
Jazz and R and B.
Jazz, blues, R&B, in
Okay.
that order.
Okay.
Jazz, blues, R&B.
Okay. Would you have consider yourself to have a different genre before when you were younger?
No, it's the only music I've ever really listened to seriously. These three.
Okay. All right. And then you said jazz was your favorite.
Jazz is absolutely my favorite.
That's your favorite. What jazz musicians do you listen to? Like
My favorite musicians are, my absolute favorite is Thelonious Monk. After him comes John Coltrane. After him would probably be Clifford Brown. After him it would be Ahmed Jamal. And after Jamal it might be a variety. Cannonball Adderley, anybody after Jamal. But those four are my top favorites.
okay, okay, okay. So what would you consider your favorite song of all time?
My favorite song is Round Midnight by Thelonious Monk.
Around Midnight by Thelonious Monk. Okay.
Yes.
When was that made? A while ago?
That was a long time ago in the 50s.
50s.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's wow.
It's still the number one recorded jazz song of all time. Over the last 75 years, it is the number one song for jazz musicians to record. Round Midnight.
Wow. Do you listen to any kind of new jazz artists at all? Like present day jazz artists or just old?
No, I don't. I'm old school all the way. Hardcore old school. I don't listen to none of the new guys. The closest one I listen to the new guys is Kenny Garrett. He's pretty good. But I like the old timers.
Okay. And then who was your favorite artist again?
Thelonious Monk.
Thelonious Monk. Okay. Got it. So I'd say what kind of music do you listen to when you want to feel upbeat? You know, when you're in a good mood.
When I want to feel upbeat, I probably listen to R&B.
R&B.
Yeah, the R&B, the OJs, James Brown, Gladys Knight and the Pips, any of the R&B guys. I like that. It's upbeat music, dance music.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What I'd say what major memory do you have tied to a certain song?
I have my memories tied to. They're tied to my oldest brother who passed away. When he came back from Germany, he had introduced me for the first time to Ornette Coleman and Junior Mance and Bobby Timmons. So my favorite memory is up in my grandmother's attic, listening to the jazz that he brought back from Germany. That's how I got into jazz. I was about your age, a little younger, probably 16 or 17.
What was he doing in Germany?
He was in the Army.
He was in the Army?
Yeah. He played basketball through Europe.
You played... Oh, wow. I did not know that. Have you ever been to any concerts?
I went to Chaka Khan, Stevie Wonder. I've been to the Michael Jackson concerts. I've been to a couple concerts. There's too many people, for one thing.
Okay. What do you, looking back on them, what did you think about them? Did you have good times, or,
I had a good time, but it's too chaotic. Too many people, too much, and I'm too far from the stage. I can't see the people. I don't like concerts very much. I think they're a waste of money.
Yeah. I kind of agree with you there. Okay. What do you think is your favorite music to play while driving?
Jazz, absolutely.
Jazz while driving?
All the time. I listened to it last night. I was listening to Wardell Gray last night. I got about 4 of his albums. That's the first time I heard it.
Did you still play stuff on record players?
I still play on a record player. Old time. I'm old school all the way.
Wow. I'd say did you do you listen to any rap at all? Did you ever listen to any type of rap? Old school.
I don't like rap. I don't even consider it music, actually.
So like even like
It's distraction, but it ain't music.
Okay. Okay. So you never listen to rap. What about country music? Did you ever listen to country music?
I love country music. Patsy Cline, Hank Williams, Justin Tubb. I like those people. Kitty Wells. I like country music.
You ever listen to like Johnny Cash or like Willie Nelson?
Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson. That white people's blues. That's what it is, man. White folks blues.
Mm-hmm. You listen to those artists?
I love them. I listen to them all the time. I got them out there in the shed now.
Which artists right now?
I got Kitty Wells. I got Patsy Cline. I got Willie Nelson. I don't have any more Johnny Cash. I sold it.
Mm-hmm.
Got Justin Tubb, Hank Williams. I got them out there, man. I listen to them. Love them.
Yeah. I'd say. So, has your music taste changed as you've grown up?
Has my music taste changed?
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I'm still listening to the same music I was listening to when I was 14 years old. The very same music. The same songs.
Wow. That's impressive. I'd say, has music helped you through a tough time in any way? Like, is it like, helped you overcome anything?
Not that I can remember. I usually just use it for pleasure, for peace of mind. Yeah, I've never used it to overcome my troubles.
Okay. How has this will probably be the last question. Maybe one more. But have you or your parents or anyone special to you, affected your music taste at all?
Yes, my oldest brother, when he brought that jazz back from Germany, it changed my whole music. That's the first time I'd heard jazz. I heard John Coltrane for the first time, Thelonious Monk for the first time. So my oldest brother changed my idea of music when he came back from Germany with jazz, with hardcore bebop jazz. Miles Davis, all those.
Okay, that's good. And then how would you like rank? I wouldn't say rank, but how would you think of like music in your life? Do you like? Is it an important thing, or is it something that doesn't really mean too much to you?
Is it what?
Is it like how important is it in your life, music?
Not particularly important. It's not what I focus on. Anytime I want to relax, I may listen to some music, but it is not the driving force of my life at all. It's simply a distraction and a pleasure for me. That's all.
Okay. So you wouldn't say like, if you couldn't listen to music anymore, that wouldn't affect you that drastically?
No, it would not.
Okay.
No, as much as I love jazz, if I never heard it again, it wouldn't affect me particularly.
Okay. That's interesting. And then do you listen to kind of, different songs in different times of the day?
No, anything that, if I go out to my collection and I pull somebody out, if I pull Cannonball Adderley out, I put him on. If I pull Jamal out, I put him on. If I pull Johnny Cash out, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. Just the music itself gives me comfort, gives me peace. So I like to listen to it. But if I never heard music again, I don't think it would affect me. It's not the focus of my life. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. And I'd say last question. Last question. Do you think that music is important to the world around us, or do you think it's a distraction and not something that needs to be have all this focus, all this money involved? Do you think like it's important to the world?
Music is extremely important because it's one of the universal languages. There's only two universal languages that everybody understands, no matter where you go in the world. One is music. You can't go anywhere in the world where they don't have music. And the other is sex. You can't go anywhere in the world where there's no sex. So these two things are universal languages, and they're important. But man, in general, overemphasizes the importance of music, uses it as a distraction and a way to make money, and so because it's such a money maker, we get inundated with stuff that is bad music, bad entertainment. We got boatloads of bad musicians and bad entertainers making millions and millions of money because the producers have convinced us to be distracted from our lives with entertainment. So now, if you go to a concert, it's not about the music, it's about the entertainment. The clothes they have on, how many lights are blasted, what the sound is, technology, AI. That's not music. Music is a simple thing. It's a very simple thing. A man and a woman and an instrument. But now we've taken it to another level so that now it's a distraction and an entertainment, which is why I don't listen to the new music. I listen to old music. Before they had all the technology, that's the music I like.
Well, that's an interesting take. I would agree with you. 100%. Yeah, 100% right. I think there are a lot of different, distractions and
The distraction. It's a show that, it's everything except the music. So you got people up there, bad musicians and bad singers giving us bad music, but we don't have it because we're too tied up in the distraction of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%. But yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for your time. And then hopefully I can interview some time else.